Hi all, Graham here, and another game of Saga. Again, we're playing Age of Chivalry at Farnborough Wargames Club, and I'm playing against Neil. Again, I'm using Rodge's scenario, his starter scenario, which he showed on his YouTube channel. Used it a couple of times and it works really well. The focus of these games is really about getting to grips with the battle board. Slightly less with the victory because draws are more likely, but they seem to work really well. Neil is using his really nice Hussites, and he's got 2 war wagons, and you'll see how they work in the game and how they maneuver, and it's really quite interesting to see. Again, I'm using my Swiss. I like them. I've got armies to use, but I'm really enjoying playing them, and we'll see how they turn out tonight as well. Can I use them a little bit better than last time? As always, nothing is perfect, and I managed to cock up the Resilience 2 rules. Fortunately, it was to my detriment, which is fine, but I made his war wagons a little bit tougher than I needed to make them, but hey ho. I would say I had some recording issues, and unfortunately I didn't capture all of Neil's last turn, but I worked out pretty well what happened, and I don't think it affects the viewing of the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Have a look. As always, comment and let me know what you think. Right, a quick sound check, Neil.
Oh, right.
How do you get a group of Pikachus on a bus?
A group of?
Pikachus.
What are Pikachus?
I knew you were going to say that. You're showing your age.
I am.
You say I don't know.
I don't know.
You're Pokemon.
Okay.
A Pikachu's a Pokemon.
Okay.
You showed just showing your age there. Just one moment, Neil. The other. So this is the other one, which I probably won't use.
Yeah.
So I went into this lingerie shop the other day, and I saw these knickers, and I said, "Are they satin?" And they said, "No, don't worry, they're quite new." What do you think of that?
So it depends on your audience.
Yeah. Well, my audience is fairly broad-minded. So, good evening, Neil. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Looking forward to playing this game
Yeah,
against your Hussites.
I think I should have had 3 dice to begin with, but there you go.
Yeah, well, you can take that with Rodge. You've got 2 war wagons.
I have 2 war wagons.
Worthy of note, you've got them on the maximum length, haven't you?
I have maximum length there.
Which is exactly how long?
180 millimetres.
So it's exactly on 180. So you are exploited it, which is
yes. If they were 120, they'd be that long. You see?
Yeah. No. Fair play.
So I don't know. I don't know which is advantageous.
And you've also got Pavese men along the side.
I've got 6 Pavese men along the side, which are in the wrong place because the crossbows are on the other side.
Well, that was my choice because I put them down second.
But they could pent over there, couldn't they?
Very slowly. I'm not sure Pavese men move fast. We will check the rules.
S.
They move S. That's what I thought. You've got a unit of 8 warriors.
Yes.
Standard in the middle.
Behind them,
6 half guard,
warlord, and then there's 6 warriors behind this wagon.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm the first player. My dice are placed as you can see. I've got I've got 8 pikemen. I've got my, what did you call them?
They are the Gewaltut.
I'm going to call them the Gers.
Gewaltut.
These are the Gers. This is my elite unit of warriors, pike. I've got 12 crossbowmen. I've got another 8 pikemen there. At the back, I've got 8 standard warriors, no equipment option specified, and I've got another 4 here, which is more of a dice generator than anything. This is what we're all fighting over. This is the objective marker right in front of his war wagon, which is worrying. But there we go. Anyway, I digress. I've got no orders. You've got obviously no orders reaction because you've got no dice, Neil. No. Okay, so first things first, my warlord's going to say to the crossbowmen, move forward. So they're going to move forward like that. And they can move M. It's my S marker. So they're in line with everybody else. They're there. And then I'm going to activate them to shoot at your unit of warriors in the middle. I've got 6 dice.
Yeah.
I've got +1 because I'm crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Skillful Strike. The enemy unit must reroll 2 defense dice which cancel hits.
Yep.
You pass because you got anything. I've got nothing else, so that's it. Needing threes. Oh dear.
3.
Yes, 3. And you
Save
re-roll.
1.
You re-roll that one as well. Skillful strike.
Yes.
So I killed 2. My warlord is going to say to these guys, well no, it's not my warlord, my Gers will go forward.
They have determination.
Determination, yes they do. Like that. I've got 2 warrior activations. They're going to come forward like that. And they'll come forward like that. And these guys will do a manoeuvre which will take them up to there. And that
is you.
So you've rolled, oh my giddy aunt. 3 common, 1 uncommon, 3 rare. Right, Neil's first turn. I should point out that he used one of his rares on the activation pool and got a common and an uncommon. Right, so have you got any orders first, Neil?
No.
You did, but you changed your mind, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you have. You've got Burning Faith.
Which is orders reaction.
It's orders or orders reaction. You can use it in either phase.
Yes.
Do you wish to use it now?
No.
Sure?
Yes.
Oh, damn. What are you going to do first, then?
Well, as my shootings don't generate fatigue...
Sorry?
My shootings don't generate fatigue.
What do you mean? What, with the war wagon?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. And the firing platform.
Oh, yeah. So it says here, and I quote, oh God, I can't even read it. A Hussite wagon's shooting activations do not generate fatigue. However, if a Hussite wagon is activated to move, the range of its shooting attacks is M. Well, you're not going to do that, are you?
Well, but presumably I can shoot first and then move. Because it hasn't been activated to move yet, has it?
Correct, yeah. It's very, very wise. So, which unit are you going to shoot with first?
These.
Against McGurr's.
With that.
Okay, and just to point it out, when you shoot with a war wagon, the first one is a bit like a firearm.
Yes.
That you take a fatigue. You put a fatigue on me for the first one, then thereafter then you take casualties.
Yeah.
That's correct, isn't it?
Yes, that
but
is correct.
The saving roll is modified to a 5 and 6. So it's exactly like a firearm.
Right. So I'll start with 4.
Okay, so are you going to use anything?
I'm going to use that to put it up to 6.
So he's used a rare on the combat bonus, put it up to 6. Going to do a shooting reaction called Obstinate with a rare. Take 3 available Saga dice and place them on your battle board as commons. 1, 2, 3, in the combat bonus. If you use a rare, return this dice to this ability with a common. You may trigger this ability again this turn. I'm going to spend 1 of my wall of pikes, and it says here, shooting reaction. Each 6 rolled on your defense dice generates 2 hits instead of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there we go.
Let me think. Do I want to do any more? So I'm going to use 1 of my combat bonus to give me a defense dice. You pass. Well, in that case, I shall await that one. So off you go then. 4's needed.
4's needed.
1, 2, 3.
3 hits.
So I save. For some bizarre reason, I picked up his 1 as well, so I was rolling 4 dice when he actually only hit me 3 times. Oh well. The gift that keeps giving. And 6s count double.
5, but you count save on 5s and 6s.
But I count 5s and 6s. So
save 2.
Save 2. You did 3. So you put a fatigue on me.
Yep.
Gers. Okay.
Right. I'm going to activate my convoy.
So you're using convoy. It says activate a wagon and a foot unit within S of each other to move.
Yes.
If you use a rare, which you didn't, reduce its ability. It reduces this ability a second time.
There.
Just over S away.
It's going to be these.
So you're going to move them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I'm now going to use my pivot.
So first of all, you've got to move that unit.
No, I don't, because I haven't finished moving this yet.
Well, you've moved it once. You can't move it.
I can pivot it now.
Oh, I see. You're going to pivot it.
Pivot it. So I have to come 90 back. So the midpoint is there. So we're going to pivot like that.
Oh, wow. So when you, that's interesting. So when you pivot, you actually go forward, then you actually kind of go back a little bit.
Or you can, yes.
Yeah, you do a little bit, don't you?
Or you can pivot first and then move.
But then you're going to move your other unit.
And then I'm going to move my other unit.
Yep. So you've got your warlord's activation left. You've got
order this war wagon forward. Off you go.
That's with his weir bay. Yep.
We're then going to do sortie.
Sortie, it says here, which is an activate a unit within S of a war wagon for a charge.
Yeah, so I'm activating that.
For a charge.
Their charge distance from any point on the wagon.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is the hopping thing, isn't it? The slingshot effect.
So they're going to...
So show me how you're going to do that. So which unit are you activating? The half guard?
Half guard. And they're
straight into my half guard.
Yeah.
Wow, in they go. 6 half guard. So, first things first, do I want to close ranks? Okay, so I'm going to close ranks.
Okay, I'll start off by dropping your armour to a 3.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
Yep, I'm going to use one of these for a defence dice.
To use flails, and so gain 4 attack dice.
Nasty. I'm going to use the other one for another defence dice.
I'm going to use protection to give me 4, and with S of a wagon, so I get 2 additional defence.
So your protection says gain 2 defence dice. If your unit's within S of a wagon, gain an additional 2.
Yeah.
So you get 4 defence dice.
4 defence dice.
Well, I didn't read the small print there, Neil. That's quite powerful. I pass.
No, I'll stay as I am. Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Right then.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first. You're the attacker, mate. 1s and 2s come out. Move the 1s and 2s.
Not good. So it's 4, 8, 12.
Wow. So 1 hit per figure. 2 defence dice. I feel a bit nervous here, Neil.
You don't, do you? Surely not. Go on, all this one's going to show.
Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I saved 4 die.
4 die. Not really enough, is it?
I don't know. Back on you, needing 5s and a bit of luck. You got 4 defence dice. It's unlikely. 2 hits.
Both saved.
Both saved. So you didn't. So I've lost 4. Where am I going to take them off? Here. You didn't lose any. So I'm going to go back S. Okay, so one of the things I forgot, that my GERs, my elite units, if you like, of warriors, have an option to use resilience instead of taking wounds, which I could have done, which might have been a smart thing to do with 1 or 2 of them. But hey ho, you live and learn.
Oh, back over there, something.
Take a fatigue.
I take a fatigue.
Oh, he's the figure there as well.
Oh.
Nasty.
It's over to you then.
4 of my GERs gone. So I've rolled 3 common, 1 common, 3 uncommon, 3 rares. First. So any orders? I haven't got any orders reaction. You don't have to do it, of course, Neil.
Remove a fatigue.
So you're using a circled wagon. No, what are you using?
Burning Faith.
Burning Faith. It says orders reaction, remove a fatigue from a friendly unit, non-mercenary unit, which is basically them. Okay, so my warlord's going to say rest to the crossbow.
Right.
Then I'm going to activate the crossbow with their.
Oh, they're close enough, are they? Yeah.
Yeah. It's the unit.
Yep. No, that's
it's not like a warlord, so quite a big
yeah.
footprint.
Yes. Yes.
And the crossbow are going to fire at your half guard.
Okay.
I hit you +1. I go first. I'm going to use combat bonus with a rare,
right,
which gives me 2 more.
Okay, yeah.
You've got nothing.
I have. I've got combat bonus.
Oh, you've got a rare on the combat bonus. Oh, sorry, yeah, forgot about that. Apology.
Okay, so I'm going to use that to give myself 2 defence dice.
Okie dokes. That's it. That's all I've got. So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yep.
Nice to get a couple. 1, 2, 3. Not good enough.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That's 4s. That's correct. Yeah.
Saving on 4, 5, and 6. Say 3.
Same. I'm going to use it and shoot again. Same target. I'll get fatigue. Oh, I can't do it. You can't go shoot.
It.
You can't
go
do shoot.
You
can't shoot with the crossbow.
It's the same with wagons.
Yes. So I can't shoot. I just remember that as I said it. So my intent was to shoot there.
Yeah.
I'm going to poke. So I'm within poking range there with probably 2. So it's only 1 dice.
Where's the activation for that?
You poke for free.
Oh, okay. Right.
I've got 1 dice. This is desperate.
It is desperate. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed.
I am a bit embarrassed. But I do hit you.
Right. So I save on a 4, 5, or 6. Yeah. Which I don't.
He's using his own dice.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
It doesn't matter.
No, I think I should use your dice. Let's have a look. No, it still wouldn't have saved.
My warlord.
Yeah.
No, my warlord. My Gers, with their determination, is going to
Remove
rest.
their fatigue, yeah.
And then with their poke, I've got 6 in range. So I've got 3 on you, Gers. 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
Yeah, you can use my white dice if you want. 1.
Saved. I lose another 1.
So the poking's gone better than the crossbow.
It has.
That's bizarre, isn't
Very
it?
well.
I've got nothing else. I'll tell you what, these dice, I rolled 3, you rolled a few.
No, I didn't.
3 common, 2 uncommon, 2 rare. So Neil's second turn. Do you have any orders, Neil? You don't, do you?
I do not.
But I do have an orders reaction called Oath of Covenant. And basically, you can repopulate your Gers with a friendly unit within M, which I'm going to. So they'll come off, and I'll put 2 more.
Gewalt type.
2 more Ger type figures back on. Like, ouch. Do you feel that?
The pikes have spoken.
Oh, that's twice. So what are you doing?
I'm using my warlord. He's going to move himself up to there.
Okay.
And he's then going to give them an order.
And they're going to probably shoot, are they?
No, they're going to move. So they're going to pivot round like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're going to go forward S.
Wow, aggressive driving. So you pivot and you can move S as well. So when you pivot, effectively, your movement is significantly enhanced, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you pivot back, you come back on yourself.
I know. You
I
think
do
about it,
observe.
just as an observation,
Yeah.
I'm just discussing that. You've gone from there, so you've gone that far forward on the pivot,
Yeah.
and then you've moved S as well. So you are actually moving more than S with that end of that figure.
Yes.
So they can move.
Well, it's that's 90. That's mixed units. 90 millimeters plus S.
Which is
90 millimeters is 3.5 inches, isn't it? So it's 6.5. It's
so. What you're saying is, we're
More
using the
than
pivot
M.
rule. You're moving faster than a normal infantryman when you're using the pivot rule.
when you are moving the pivot rule, but when you're not, you're moving at S.
Yes, indeed. Just saying. I mean, a lot of people are going to be watching this and seeing you
I thought they
people
might.
seeing you do this.
There we go.
It's definitely a bit of
It
war
is-
wagon movement craft.
It is a learning experience.
Yeah, it is a very war wagon
It is
moving
a learning
craft.
experience.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm activating
Half guard, you mean?
my half guard. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're activating your half guard with your say.
With my
What's it called? What's that
hetman,
word?
Hetman,
thought
which
it's-
I don't believe is a correct word, but it's a very poor translation. So they didn't have any hetmans in this area.
What does hetman mean?
Well, it was like a leader, wasn't it? But it's much further Eastern European than this. So they're just going to go back.
Yeah, They've got out of jail a little bit. I should have done more damage.
I now can activate my wagon.
Yeah.
So it's going to shoot.
Which wagon?
Oh, I don't know which one. Which wagon? I think it'll be that wagon.
So this one, you can only shoot M.
It's going to shoot at them.
Yeah.
Valid target.
I would say that's. Yeah.
Valid target. It's not going over.
I suppose so. Yeah. I can't really argue with that. But you're going to get fatigue after.
No, because shooting is free.
Oh, your shooting is free. Of course it is.
Yeah.
So 4. Anything to enhance it?
I'm going to use that. Give me another 2 dice.
So you're going to use the combat bonus for 2 more, takes you up to 6.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use obstinate.
Yeah.
And take 3 available dice and put them on combat bonus. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to use?
No.
Yeah, you're going after my Saga dice, aren't you? I'm going to use one of them. You've got no other movement activation.
No, that convoy's wasted, but
so
there you go.
You can use it again, though. I'm going to use one for a defense dice, another
move them away, move them
for
forward.
a defense dice, another for a defense dice, and then I'm going to use Gert Walt. Your armour is increased by 1 if your armour is less than 5. So I'm going to put my armour to 5.
Is that only applies to Gewalt and they're not?
Gewalt is...
Applies to Gewalt.
Is that for Gewalt only?
I believe so, because there's foot soldiers, it's activation. Foot soldiers, crossbowmen and Gewalt.
Ah.
That was my reading of it.
That's interesting, isn't it? Ooh, that's a question I've not seen before. Good question. One moment. Good point. So, I thought this was for everybody. Obviously it says Gewalt there, or the Gers. So we assume that this melee or shooting reaction is only for Gewalt. Also, the other thing that we noticed that I forgot, my Gers have the option of going for resilience instead of taking wounds. And I took 4 wounds. Okay, I've replaced 2 of them. But, yeah, I could have done that as well. So, learning games. So, the shooting is continuing here.
So you start on 4?
I start on 4. You've got 6 dice. I've got 3 defence dice.
And you get -1 on your defence dice?
Yes, I do. And the first one is a fatigue, not a death. I'm going to use Wall of Pikes.
Yeah, so you say...
Wait a minute. It says each 6 rolled on defence dice cancels 2 instead of 1. Ooh.
3 hits.
3 hits, 3 to save. So 5s and 6s. 6s are double. So I save 2.
Lose 1. They take a fatigue.
So I take a fatigue. I think I got off light there, to be honest.
Not that
we are learning, mate. We're learning, aren't we?
Right.
Are you done?
I am done. I've got...
Right, okay. So, oh dear. I've dried up, mate. 5 common, 1 rare. Orders. I haven't got any. You've got an orders reaction.
I have an orders reaction.
Which is...
I will...
What is it? Wagenberg.
So I choose that wagon.
You naturally.
And so units within this of that increase their armour by 1.
But not itself, as we discussed.
Not itself, because it's ranged weapons.
Indeed. So...
It stays as 4/4.
That's an interesting ability, but more for the support units rather than itself.
It is, yeah.
Okay, right. First things first. See if we can get a bit lucky. I'm going to say to them, shoot against it.
Yep.
So crossbows, you've got resilience 2 though, haven't you?
I've got resilience 2.
So you've got an armour of 4 or 5? Is it 4 or 5 for shooting?
4.
4. So I've got 2, 4, 6. Plus 1 for hitting. I pass. Is there anything you want to do?
No, I haven't got nothing to do.
So I'm hitting you on freeze.
Yep.
I'm going to use Skillful Strike.
Yeah.
Which you've got to re-roll 2 defence dice.
Yep.
Freeze needed. Ooh, that's good.
6 hits.
6 hits, you re-roll 2.
So I'm saving on 4, 5 and 6.
You are.
So 3. And I got to re-roll those two.
Yep.
So
So it's 3 hits, so it's 1 because you've got resilience 2, haven't you?
Yes, 1 fatigue.
1 fatigue on them. Okay, now I'm going to with themselves with the Gers.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You got a fatigue. Yeah. I'm going to use halberdiers. You gain +1 bonus to your attack dice, so I'm on +1.
I'm going to use protection,
which gives you 2 defense dice.
but where I'm within S of a wagon, so I get 4.
You are just, aren't you? Yeah. Wow, that makes them super tough, doesn't it? All of a sudden, I don't feel very hopeful. I haven't got anything else other than to increase my armour by 1 to 5. Don't need to, really. I'm not going to.
Right.
4s. Not so great. Just the 2.
2 hits.
To clarify what you're looking at, his armour is actually 5 for melee, but obviously +1 drops his armour down to a 4. And that's why I needed to hit. I still only hit twice, though. You're saving with 4. That was awful. Yep, nothing. Back on me. 4.
4.
Needing 4s.
And I get 3.
Save 1, lost 2. It's 2. 1, 2. You do take a fatigue for the melee.
Yeah.
I'll go back S again. Back we go.
Well,
fatigue. Well, that was a disaster, darling, wasn't it? Right. I've got no more movement, but what I can do is poke, and I've more. So I've got 6 in range.
You've got a fatigue.
I have a fatigue, yes.
So I can use that to up my armour.
Your armour goes at 4 or 5. It's 4, isn't it? Up to 5.
4 to 5, yeah.
Yeah, 5. Comes off. 2. 2 to save. Be nice.
Both save.
Can't do it.
That's it.
Your turn. Oh wow, here we go. So he's got
rare.
So he's got 5 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare. Have you got any orders? You haven't.
No.
But I have an orders reaction, Neil, which is called Oath of Covenant. And I can repopulate my
Gewalt hut.
Sorry?
Gewalt hut.
Indeed. The Gers. And back they come. Like that. So, yes. I'm slowly losing figures, mostly through my own sacrifice. And I keep forgetting, I'm annoyed with myself, that these guys have got resilience. Yeah. And I'm taking casualties, which is stupid.
So he is the warlord's going to order that wagon to rest and take a fatigue off.
Yep.
We're then going to play Sortie with a 6, which gives me bonus defence dice. And these are going to come out this side.
So that you're going to do the slingshot thing, are you?
I'm going to do the slingshot thing with
the half guard.
It's either the half guard. No, I think I'm going to use these warriors.
You're going to go in with the warriors.
There's warriors.
And they're going to go straight into my crossbowmen, are they?
Straight into your...
I'm only levy, so I only get 4 dice.
I get 3 defence dice with that ability.
Do you? What's it say? What's it called? The ability?
Sortie.
Sortie. So it says here.
If you use a rare,
get 3 bonus defence dice. Nasty. Okay. You go first.
You haven't got a fatigue to use.
No.
But I do have flails, which gives me 4 extra attack dice.
Well, as discussed, I can only use the Gertwalt for the actual top guys, can't I?
You can.
I'm going to use Verhut with a rare, which remove a fatigue or gain 3 defence dice. Yeah, I'm going to do that because it makes a lot of sense.
That's it.
Have I got anything else? 1 minute.
7.
That's 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Well, that's not too shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you lose 3.
I lose 3. Back on you. 4s. Oh, 4 hits.
4. I got 7 dice, needing 5s and 6s.
So you saved 2.
2.
You actually lost 2.
I lost 2.
Wow. So I lost 3.
I lost 2.
So there, because I lost 3 and Neil only lost 2, it should have been my crossbow that went back. And to be honest, I would have kind of preferred that. But hey-ho.
Like that. Back to there.
So you must be S away from me at the end of the melee, yeah?
Yeah.
Slingshot.
Warriors to move. So I'm going to move the first one. They're going to move up there. And the Pavisas are going to move along this side. That's me.
My turn. Turn 4. Dice. Ooh, look at that. Heavens to Betsy. 1 common, 3 uncommon, 3 rare. Orders, I have none. You've got an orders reaction. I'm sure you're going to declare it. Wagenberg.
Yeah.
So you're
choosing that wagon.
You're choosing that wagon.
So all those units are +1
within,
on their melee. VS.
Within VS. My warlord's going to say rest.
Yeah.
It's the crossbow.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to activate them to shoot at your units.
Okay, yeah. It goes up to 5.
+1, yeah.
+1, yeah.
+1. Your armour goes up by +1 because of that damn ability.
Yeah.
But I'm needing 4s because I'm crossbow. And that's it.
That's it.
5's needed. 2.
You got 2.
2 to save. You can use my dice if you want.
Oh.
Always shows up better.
Oh. Oh no, it doesn't.
2 dead.
2 dead.
How much the unit gone down to?
2.
2. So you lost the
dice.
dice. Hallelujah.
That's the problem.
Right. I'm going to use a warrior activation. I'm going to charge you.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that. You haven't got any fatigues, have you? You got
Yes,
fatigue?
I do have a fatigue.
So first things first. You go +1 because of the ability.
Yeah.
You've got a choice of closing ranks.
I will close ranks.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 4. Got anything? No, you haven't, have you?
If they get wiped out, they're going to put a fatigue on the wagon, aren't they?
Well, they might do, yeah. But if they don't, then they
Well, they
won't.
would if they got wiped out. So I think I'm going to have to use protection to give me 4 saving dice.
4 defence dice, very good. All of a sudden, it's pumped it up a bit, isn't it? I'm going to use 2 of my combat bonus, my rare, to come up to 10. Your board is empty.
Yeah.
It's just a question of whether I use skillful strike. I'm not.
Right.
You've got 4 defence dice, which is quite nice. I need
So
4s.
You need 4.
Not great. I need a 4.
4. Okay.
You've got 4 defence dice. Yep. So you save 1, 2,
3.
1 dies.
1 die.
Not enough. Damn, the unit survives. 5's needed.
Whoa!
Got
there
it.
we go.
Because you might not go back after all this. You don't go back. You stay where you are.
Oh, I didn't really want to stay there. You've used my stuff. Oh, I get 1 back, and you've now got 1.
I'll go back, yes. After all that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to now poke with them, which is desperate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a fatigue.
So I can use your fatigue to up my armour to a 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to use skillful strike.
Okay. Yeah.
You must re-roll 2
Yep,
defence
yep,
dice to
yep.
cancel hits.
Yep.
All of a sudden, I need to hit you at least once.
You do.
So I've got 1. So you re-roll it if you've got 2 chances.
Oh. 1 not a lot, and 1 even less. 1 lot, not a lot, and 1 even less.
2 6s.
Right.
You bugger. Okay. My half guard, my Gers, and I come forward with their determination. Poking with 5.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
5 dice, but
Yeah.
you've got resilience 2.
Yeah.
Should really have. 4.
4 hits.
4 hits, that's not too bad. Might get 1. Yep, got 1.
Got 1.
So 1 fatigue on your guys.
That's it, isn't it?
No, not quite. I've still got a warrior activation. I'll do it.
You're coming back in, are you?
Yeah, going back in, get a fatigue. And if you survive this with another double
that
six,
will be amazing.
I will pack up and go home.
All right, don't say that.
Right.
I can close ranks.
Then you lose your dice.
Yeah, I'll close, might as well.
You close ranks. I'm going to drop you down to a 3. I've got
the close ranks just means I save, doesn't it? On better, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. 3's needed. I can't believe.
No, 4's because remember I've.
Oh yeah,
my armour's increased.
Yes, quite right.
So,
Forgot about that.
So
Apologies.
4, so you need
4's needed.
4 needed. 4's needed, and you get
3.
And I need 4's to save.
You do.
Do you want to roll them once at a time for drama?
Oh, only just.
So he goes.
So
that's an extra
fatigue
one for them.
Back on. So.
Oh, well, he was there, wasn't he? So
He was.
He gets to them.
Most of them, I think, down there. Half guard get one as well.
Yeah.
Loads of love.
There we go. There we are.
Killed a unit.
There's going to have to be a lot of resting next time.
Yeah, I think there will be.
Right.
So you rolled 3 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare. Orders, you have none. Or do you want to use Burning Faith?
No, it's not an orders.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no. Oh,
From a friendly
I
unit.
hadn't thought about that, but now you pointed it out to me. Yes, orders, I'll take the fatigue off my wagon.
Orders reaction, I have none. Off you go.
Okay, so I've got hero half guard, or it should be one on each. Just one on the. Yeah, one on each. So there's 1, 2 active warriors.
So you just changed it?
I did. Is that all right?
I'll change it.
I'm then going to use my warlord to rest the war wagon to take another fatigue off.
Damn it! All that good work.
I'm then going to use a hetman's to rest my half guard.
Yep.
And a whatever it is to rest my warriors. We are going to activate a unit rune S for a charge.
You're using sortie
Yeah.
to activate a unit of foot within S of a wagon for a charge. So slingshot again.
Yeah, and
Who is it you're slingshotting?
half guard. I'm
half
going to
guard.
attack those.
They jump over the top. They're like Supermen, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah. Orders. So. Okay, well, I'm going to use Unshakable with a rare. Use this ability
Yeah. Move.
when an enemy unit activates to charge one of your non-mercenary units, but before that activation is resolved, remove fatigue from the target of the charge.
Right, so you take the target.
So I
fatigue
take my
off.
fatigue
Well done.
off.
Yeah.
And it's a rare. If you use a rare, return this dice showing a common, which you can trigger it again this turn.
Do you want to put a
No.
nice dice on?
Oh, yes, sorry, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so now I can decide whether I want to close ranks.
Yeah.
Because that's come off. I'm going to spend 4 to close ranks. You use your ability,
I'm going to use flails,
which
gives me 4 more attack dice.
because you are non-range. I'm going to use Obstinate, which with a rare, take 3 of your available attack dice, Saga dice,
Put them on combat bonus.
put them on combat bonus,
Yeah.
and it says here, if you used a rare, which I did, return this dice to this ability, and you can trigger this ability again this turn. These 3 for 3 defense dice,
Yeah.
but I am going to use Vorhunt with a rare, remove fatigue or gain 3 defense dice, so I'm going to get 3 more there.
Yeah.
4's needed.
4's needed. Oh, rubbish, isn't it?
Not for me.
5 hits.
5 hits,
I'm saving on 4s.
7 on 4s because I close
You
ranks.
should.
Well, we'll see.
You managed to do most of it, didn't you? Oh,
Save 1, 2, 3. So I lost 1.
you lost 2.
3.
Save 3.
Saving on 4s. There's 3 saves.
Oh, 3 saves and there were 5 hits.
Oh, there's 5, yeah.
So you lose 2.
I lose 2. Back on you. Needing 5s. 2. Duh.
Needing 5s or 6s, neither.
Wow. And you lost 2.
And I lost 2. Which means I go back.
You do.
Now.
Well, you're going to go side. You can't slingshot back from where you came from.
Well, that's a question, isn't it? That is a question.
Well, I don't think you
No, where do they go to?
I think they go that way.
Or can they go back through the wagon?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I think we should ask. I think that's a question.
That is a question.
Because they've sorted out, they would sortie back, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think that's a bit. I don't think you can do that. You're interpenetrating. The ability has allowed you to interpenetrate once. You're interpenetrating twice. So no, I don't think so.
Well,
I think it's
worth
sideways.
asking the question.
It is a question. Well, we are exploring it, but I think as long as you're S away.
Yeah, they're over there.
Potentially 9 attack dice. Right. Okay. What else you got?
That's it.
That's it.
I've got to activate a wagon and a foot unit.
So you've got convoy.
Yeah.
Activate a wagon and a foot within S of each other to move.
Yeah. Well, I could swing that round. I think I'm going to swing that one round. And I'm going to pivot him halfway back, which is out there. He's just going to swing like that. There we go. They've got 4s. Right, back in a short one.
4 common,
right.
2 uncommon, 1 rare.
Leave you 2.
Right, my 5th turn. No orders reaction. Rest them. And before I forget, they're going to poke.
Yeah. 2 hits.
2 hits. Can I get one? That would be good, wouldn't it?
Ooh,
yay!
So he's got a fatigue.
Got a fatigue. That's nice. We'll have another go. He's going to say to the crossbow, shoot.
Yep.
I'm going to use skillful strike. You reroll 2 defense dice.
Right.
And I'm going to use the rare as well,
So
which gives me 7. Freeze needed. Damn it.
4.
4.
And 4's needed.
Was it freeze? Freeze needed.
Four.
No, I'm just saying. I don't.
You do what? That was right. Yeah, you only got 4 hits.
And you reroll 2.
And we roll 2.
So I've got another one.
There's a fatigue.
So it's
So
exhausted.
they are now exhausted. Yes.
My fellas are going to move up into contact with the doodah.
Yeah.
And there's 10 of them, and they're going to have a poke as well.
Right. Yeah.
4's needed.
Yeah. Get 1.
1.
It's not going to be enough, is it?
You've got resilience 2. It's not enough.
Yep.
Damn it. Warrior activation. Tempted to have another go here. No, I'm not. These are going to move up into contact with the doodah, so we've got 2 in contact.
Okay, do you want to take them off their bases then?
Yeah, I'll take them off the back. There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
And they're going to poke. I've got a choice of 2, really.
Yeah.
I'm going to poke at these guys.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 against your Pavised guys.
Yeah.
4 armour of 4, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're protected against. So does this count as melee or shooting?
Shooting.
In that case, it's 5 because they're Pavisas.
Oh, so their armour goes up by 1 against shooting?
Yes, they've got nothing in melee, but they have it in shooting.
Oh, okay. In that case, then I'll shoot at your other wagon.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Need 2 to fail. Got it.
Did it? So they've got
Wow.
fatigue.
I've actually got fatigue on the other one.
That's it. No.
That's my lot.
That's your lot. You've still got a heavily loaded board, though. We need at least 3 crowns, don't we? Well, live in hope.
You can live in hope. You never took. Oh,
I got 1.
We got 1. So 1 crown.
1, 2, and 3.
So you got one crown, 2 rare, 3 common. Right, Neil's 5th turn. Any orders?
Orders, yes. Burning Faith, and I remove fatigue from that one.
Gone. Right, I've got an orders reaction.
Which is?
Oath of Covenant.
Yeah.
And I can...
Add 2, take out 2.
Yeah, so...
Where are you going to take them from this time?
Them. Which cost me a dice. But I think I can live with
Time
it.
in the game, yeah.
I need to have numbers there.
Yeah. Rest him.
Yep, you're paying to rest once.
Paying to rest once, yeah.
Okay.
The Warlord's resting once.
He's resting the other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And so that leaves me
A fatigue.
1 fatigue on there, none on there.
So your wagons are looking powerful. So you're pivoting on the point again.
Yes, that would be just about there. Will he get? I think he'll hit there, won't he? No, I don't think. I don't think he can because he'll have to go over your base.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also,
So the only thing he could do.
Also,
would be
the other
shuffle
issue
back.
is that your arse is going to swing round and hit my pikeman as well.
Yeah, so the only thing he could do. So I could reverse him, or I could just shoot. So I think I'm just going to shoot at those.
Okay. Defence dice.
A defence dice, yeah.
Wait a minute. Do I want to use any more? 4's needed.
Oh,
It's a
1
2.
hit.
1 hit.
2 dice to roll. Not saved.
So it takes the fatigue after all that.
He takes the fatigue after all.
Okay.
I'm going to charge him in.
You're going to charge your warlord. Where's he going to go?
He's going to come from here.
So he's going to slingshot himself over the top.
And go in there.
Ridiculous. Crazy. You're going to get 4 more attacks. Yes, I am definitely going to close ranks.
Okay, I'll use your fatigue to drop you to a 3.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my combat bonuses for a defence dice.
Yeah, I'm going to use flails to give me 4 extra attack dice.
I'm going to use another one for another defence dice.
I think that's it for me.
I'm going to use. You've got a charge with. That was your slingshot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is your last activation of the turn, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to use
Yeah.
the Hut.
Yeah, did I shoot the wagon? I did shoot the wagon, didn't I?
You
Yes.
did, yeah. You killed one. I'm going to use the Hut.
Yeah.
Other than.
Yeah, you've already got the fatigue. Sorry.
Sorry.
So
you spent it.
Yeah, I spent it.
You spent it.
So you
remove fatigue or gain 3 defence dice.
3 defence dice.
3 defence dice.
Yeah.
You pass, and I'm going to use wall of pikes.
Yeah.
But each 6 rolled on a defence dice cancels 2 hits instead of 1.
Yeah. Okay, we'll remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off you go then. You need 3s.
I need 3s. It's a bit of a bum, isn't it? 8.
8. 5 defence dice. I'm needing 4s, and 6s are 2 saves.
2 saves, yeah.
Oh, that's handy. So I've saved 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
9 actually.
So no losses.
No losses. 10. 5's needed. All got 1. Oh, got him.
Not saved.
So
He can use his resilience, can't he?
yeah, so he's got 1.
Or sacrifice a half guard. He has to be within VS, doesn't he?
No, I think it's S.
Oh.
It's S bodyguard.
In that case, I'll sacrifice a bodyguard.
So he's got fatigue for the melee,
And you've got a fatigue.
and you go back
And I go back.
S, which is probably a good thing for you.
Yeah, gets me out of the way.
Right. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. You're hoping to get a couple of figures there.
So I've rolled 4 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare.
Wagon.
Okay, so my last turn, I have no orders. You have an orders reaction. Choose a wagon with Wagonerberg. All your non-mercenary units without ranged weapons within VS that wagon. Which of those 2 wagons are you going to choose?
Oh, it's bloody difficult, isn't it? Now, if I'm really clever.
VS though.
VS. Oh, VS.
Your warlord's still within VS of it, Justler.
Thing.
Which wagon are you going to choose, Neil? Or you could always
that one.
leave it for turn 7.
No, I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to go for that one.
Right, okay.
The left flank.
My levy are going to shoot at the war wagon, obviously.
Okay.
I'm going to use any misrule 2 defense dice which cancelled hits.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a combat bonus to put it up to 6 as well.
I'm going to gain my 4 protection then.
That's a melee ability.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's the problem.
So
that is the problem.
Here we go.
I don't think I've got anything that protects against shooting, have I?
It's 4, so you armour 4, 6 dice.
Need more wagons.
You need more wagons. So I forgot the crossbow +1 to dice. So freeze would have been hit, so he should have done 3 saving rolls, but my bad. I wouldn't even bother rolling it.
Okay, there you go.
To rule that. Okay, the girds, the girds are just going to stay where they are because they're in touch with the barrel.
Yeah.
And they're going to shoot at the
right. Okay. Yeah.
at the wagon as well.
Yeah. 3.
3. Unlikely.
The saving on 4s.
No,
Oh,
got one. These guys here, while I'm thinking about it, they're going to poke this wagon. 4 dice.
Needing 4s.
4 hits.
4 hits. Oh.
Got 1, nearly 2. So fatigued him. Got 1 warrior activation left.
You could rest them.
I can't because they've shot. Yeah, what the hell? Might be a bit reckless. In they go. It's their first thing they've done.
Okay. Your fatigue?
Oh, you've got 2 fatigues as well.
Yeah, but you can use yours.
No, I can use yours.
You can use
mine.
yours. You can use that Vorhut
To remove.
take off your fatigue.
We're going free. Or I could just leave it on there.
We can leave it on there. Yeah.
I'm going to leave it on there.
Okay.
Pass.
I'm going to use protection and gain 4 defence dice. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but there you go.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to use your fatigue. No, I shouldn't have used the 4 defence dice. Drop you to a 3.
I'm still going to pass.
That's it then. Go. None.
Nothing.
That wastes everything, doesn't it?
Back on me.
Oh, back on you. 3.
3. 3 to save.
Oh,
Don't.
and you don't.
So I lose 3. 1, 2, 3.
You get.
And I go. I'm going to take it off the back rank actually.
You go
I'm
back.
going to go back S.
Yes.
And I've got a fatigue for melee, and you get one as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to poke you for what it's worth,
Be-
because they've not poked yet, have they?
Right. Okay.
I've only got 3, so it's 2 dice.
No.
Nothing. But you did use
So
my
you get
fatigue.
Yeah, but you get fatigue. Oh, you don't get a fatigue.
No, poke
back.
is free.
I didn't roll them, did I?
Ooh, what's he got? 2 common, 2 uncommon,
And a rare.
and a rare, and 1 rare. No,
One
2
rare.
common, 3 uncommon,
2 common.
and 1 rare. So at this point I was scrambling, my camera packed up with storage, deleted some bits and bobs, and I managed to get the last bit of footage, which you'll see in a moment. But fundamentally, Neil charged a unit of warriors into my Gers. I'm not exactly sure which one he used to activate to charge, but I'm fairly certain he used flails to get the 4 additional attack dice.
Come back next week.
Okay, right. So just to clarify, Neil's charged those warriors in there. I closed ranks.
Oh,
I
I've
had-
used your fatigue. No, you
spent it.
I've spent your fatigue, yeah.
I had 11 dice. I took off 1 because he shot me earlier. He hit me how many times? 7 times, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, 9
9 times, yeah.
I need 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've lost 3. Or I can share it with resilience and hits. Back on you. Mustn't forget that rule.
Yeah.
5's needed. Needing 4s.
Get 2. Save you on 5s and 6s. Saved 1. So I've lost 1. You've lost 3.
Lost 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going
I'll get
to.
a fatigue.
I'm going to lose 2. So it's a draw. So I'll rephrase that. I'll lose 1. You lost, how many did you lose?
1.
I'm going to lose 1 as well. I'm going to take 2 fatigues instead for the resilience. So you bounce back, and I take a third.
If you go resilience, it doesn't count as a fatigue.
No,
casualty. Okay.
Exactly. I didn't know that till last week.
No, did I?
And I'm going to take a third one for the melee.
Right, so I'm back to here. Ooh. With a fatigue.
And you lost 1 figure. So you're S away, aren't you?
Yep, I'm S away. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you are a little bit nearer.
Really make right. Okay.
So I'm really scrambling now. The camera's packed up again. What happened next, I think, was that Neil charged either his half guard, remnants of, or his warlord into my Gers, and it knocked them back. And that was kind of the end of the game. We both had 1 unit in contact with the barrels in the middle, so it was a 1-1 draw. It's a shame I didn't get a chance to reflect on the game with Neil after and capture his thoughts, because obviously 2 brand new warbands being used, and his perspective and my perspective would have been really interesting. However, post-game and post the evening, I shall see if I can cobble together some thoughts on the game, and hopefully you'll find them useful. I hope you enjoyed that game as much as I did. Really great fun. So a couple of points that come out of the game. Interesting how Neil used his war wagons, in particular how he pivoted them by 180 degrees. He then was allowed to move them. Bear in mind his war wagons were at the maximum length of 160 already, 160 millimeters. He was actually moving more than them, but I guess there are downsides with the size of them being immobile and getting trapped between terrain, but an interesting tactic. On the Swiss battle board, there is an ability called Obstinate, and I found it a little confusing. It's a shooting reaction, and if you put a dice on there, you can put 3 dice straight on your combat bonus. So effectively, you can put get 3 defense dice from a shooting. Put a rare on there, you can use this ability again. But does that mean it says you can trigger this ability again this turn? It doesn't actually say you can't use it in the same shooting attack, which makes that really powerful. So I was quite confused by that. Another on the Swiss board, across the top, a basic Saga ability is Gurkvolt. I wasn't sure, albeit it's got the same name as my elite warrior unit, that it was just for them, or everybody could use them. In the end, we decided it was just for them. But I found it a bit confusing. Maybe I'm being a bit dim. Thank you again for viewing. As always, please like, share, subscribe. It all does help the algorithm within YouTube. Anyway, take care.